Koala Cafe.
Hello, welcome back to Koala Cafe. My name is Cafe. I'm going to be producing 3 videos which are like an honest review or my opinion on the 3 A-level subjects that I did to try and help you out if you're considering taking these subjects and you want to know really what it's like. So the 3 subjects that I took for A-level were history, biology and sociology. This video today will be about history. So I'm not gonna lie to you, history was my most difficult A-level. It's definitely doable, but you have to put a lot of effort in. I know history was the one subject where I really could not get away with not revising or not looking at the textbook at all. But don't let that put you off it. In my opinion, it is really worthwhile and I did really look forward to my history lessons, even though it was difficult. But to be honest, I enjoyed putting in that effort because I thought the content was interesting. I think the issue kind of with history as it's taught in schools is that there are so many things that can be taught in history that the topics usually that you do at school aren't going to be everyone's favourite, so some people might find them a bit dull. For me personally, I didn't have like a personal connection to any of the topics really that we were studying. I think there was definitely a chance I could have been engaged more had there been different topics we studied, but I can't really decide what topics within history we study. But it's just that kind of subject where there's literally so much, because there's history of loads of different countries, there's loads of different time periods, like it's such a broad subject, there's so much. And like, yes, you can find really interesting periods and places which you can go into depth and you like really enjoy learning about that, but the likelihood is you're probably not going to find everything that everyone in the class enjoys. It's usually just like what the teachers specialise in, I think. I did Russian history from 1894, I believe, until 1941, and then I did Stuart's history, and that was from the start of the Stuart's period, so 1603, until the return of Charles II. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what year it is. 1660, I believe. Tudor Rebellion, so that was the entire Tudor period. Can't remember what years, 14 something until 1602. I found the revolution really interesting. I actually mentioned Russian history and the period that we had been learning about in my personal statement. I thought Tudor rebellions had the potential to be so interesting. Like, you listen to it, like Tudor rebellions, I love rebellions, revolutions, that's the interesting stuff in history. But no, because you had to remember every single little detail about each rebellion, and that was just so dry. I feel like it had the potential to be so great, and then it just wasn't. It's quite interesting to learn about when you first start, but then when you have to like go through and revise it and remember all of them, it's just like, this is like why loads of people don't like history, because you have to remember loads of little details and facts, and it's just too long. History coursework was amazing. I loved that. I felt like so, I don't know, I just got such a lovely vibe when I was sitting in the library, you know, scouring books for sources and interpretations and typing it up, working on it in the morning, and you know, just getting my teacher to like read over and make notes on it. I felt like I was getting ready for uni, and I was like, oops, this is exciting. I think overall of history A-level, it is an excellent subject to pick for A-level because the essays, yes, they are incredibly difficult to write, but once you get that structure down, once you get that essay writing skills, the right language, everything down in history, it is very easily applicable in other subjects. The skills you learn in history are quite good for most other subjects, so if you are taking other essay subjects, history works really well with it. I think the fact that it's a subject that you have to revise for, you cannot get away with just looking at the textbook one. It gives you the skills and the practice to, after the class or your lesson, you just go back and check through the textbook, make extra notes. It really helps you get into that habit. I only know how to reference because of my history coursework, because we had to do it perfect every time, how to do an appendix, how to do a bibliography, everything I learned from history. So those kind of skills that you will definitely need if you go into university and you have to write a university essay, those are really good because they're transferable skills. I would also say that if you are considering taking history A-level, then do please do extra reading outside of the class. Your teacher will literally give you a snippet of the information. As I've said many times in this video now, history is such a broad subject and there are so many different historians and different sources that you can learn from. So don't just take what the teacher is giving to you, and make sure you go outside of the class in your own time and you put in the extra effort to learn. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe and all of that jazz, and I'll see you next week. Bye!